Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is operating in Good Neighbor. And the kicker is, it ain't me. How should I feel about this?
This game needs mods, and I'm going to show many of them.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself walked out of a comic book in the Mic Den.
I'm not like the Silver Shroud. I am the Silver Shroud.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal.
Innocent gamers need to be shielded.
I'm gonna miss these little conversations.
Now it's time for me to leave. Evil lurks in the street of Boston. But one man stands in the shadow, his identity unknown.
Mr. Shinji?
Codsworth? And welcome again to Modout, the best and latest Fallout 4 mod. So, let's start with weapons and settlements. You will have noticed you can't hold your weapons in display, despite what they are showing you in the beginning of in the intro of the game, but now you can with functional weapon racks. There are 3 types of racks, one for large weapons, medium guns and small guns. Okay, let's place this here, and now let's go back and take all our spare weapons, which up until now have been sadly stored into this truck altogether. But now we can put them all on display in all their glory. There are some limits though, like the weapons showing on display are not exactly the weapons in your inventory. They work more as placeholders, really. Let me show you here we have Kellogg's pistol, but on the rack it will display just a normal 44 guns. You can actually take the 44 guns, but it won't show in your inventory, so it's not a bug. So my advice is always use the transfer key when you operate these racks.
Oh, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo.
And now we have another classic of the modding community, which has come to Fallout 4, the realistic Ragdoll. And this nice scientist here has accepted to be our test subject. For the sake of science, of course, this is vanilla. And this is the realistic Ragdoll. Just some more testing. Okay, thank you very much, we have done. And now back to settlement building again. Here there is a new mod which will add a whole new set of structures to your settlement building. Let's start with the floor. I'm just random building different kind of floors. Now let's put some foundation, which are basically huge block of concrete. Walls with real windows. There are many kind of material, from metal to wood to these red brick walls. Church stone set. And here I've also built the roof. But there is still something missing, like some wall decoration, wallpaper. I don't like too much to see the wooden deckings of the floor, so let's cover them with the ceiling wallpaper, of course. And now let's add some random carpets and rugs. Okay, clearly a mix between Frank Lloyd Wright and with a touch of Le Corbusier. Anyway, it took me about 10 minutes to make, and it looks much more an actual house. while in the vanilla game what you built has always the look of a filthy shack, so I think it's quite the improvement. Speaking of improvement, I'm a bit disappointed of the overall graphics of the game. In some aspects it's a step back compared to a modded Skyrim, but now there is hope, mostly because ENB creator Boris Vorontsov is working on Fallout 4 and new ENB presets are coming out, like this one here, Lost Light ENB. As you can see, this ENB preset increase sharpness and contrast, but also decrease saturation a little bit. And since I think some saturation is good when we're recording a video, I'm going to show you how to tweak some of the setting. Press Shift Enter, this menu will appear, and go here, check for saturation, and press this little dot right here. This is both incredibly simple and useful, you will see the results live. Just don't push the number too hard like here. Just a small variation in saturation numbers is gonna have quite a big effect on the visuals. Okay, we have talked about architecture, we have talked about lighting, and oops! Yes, in the last episode of Modout 3 I anticipated that Caliente from CBBE was working on a new body mod for Fallout 4, and here we have. Still in alpha stage, but here it is. I've got a texture with some realistic scars, and she's working on Fallout 4 body slide too. Still alpha stage, but link down below if you want to test. And that was all for today. Thank you for watching. This is
Mr. Shinji?
Codsworth. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and see you next for the next video.